sometimes the reputation for a movie can almost stop you from checking it out. Brightburn was a movie I had heard terrible things about, and I kind of wrote it off as a movie I wasn't going to see. But I was kind of dragged along to it. So I went and I thought, I'll try and be as open-minded as I can. And as the movie played on, I kept kind of looking at my watch going, well, I'm half an hour into it and I'm kind of enjoying this. I'm an hour into this and I'm still enjoying this. When's it going to get bad? And it never quite got there for me. The story's fairly simple. It is Superman, a Kansas family who can't have a kid. A meteor falls from the sky. It's a spaceship with a baby in it. They take that child in, raise it as their own. But the kid has other ideas. He knows he's better than everybody else. He's starting to develop these powers at the turn of puberty, and he can become a real threat to people round about him. He's also incredibly smart. It's a simple premise. You've got to wonder why it's not been done in the cinematic form before, and I feel that this movie really goes for it. It doesn't hold back on the blood, the guts and the gore, and it doesn't hold back on the storyline we know is going to happen. A lot of days you see these movies, you have a rough idea of what's going to happen, and they take an eternity to get to the turning point in the movie. Not here. We know fairly simple on that Brendan is a little bit wrong, a little bit twisted, and as we start to discover the powers, we become more and more aware of his threat to the world as we know it. And the turning point here is the parents' decision. You know, that you get the Tori and Kyle as they try to come to terms with the fact that their son could be a huge threat to the world as they know it, and how they cope with that. Their paternal instinct, their maternal instinct, the way they want to raise their child, the way the child could damage humanity, how they're going to deal with it becomes a real point in the script where things should take a turn, but they don't because of the way they feel about their child. There is some really great atmosphere in this movie, some really great scares. They build them up tremendously well by doing really fun moments of using Superman's kind of lore, where he has these abilities but turning them on the edge and making them just a little bit darker, definitely more bloodier. This thing is gore filled. There is a few deaths in this that are brutal. People are just decimated. They're torn apart, their faces are broken open, and it doesn't hide it either. With fantastic practical effects, it is in your face just how disgusting these things really are, and they are horrible to look at. They are terrifically well done, and it doesn't hide those kind of effects from you. Brightburn was a movie that I was wary of going in, and when I came out I felt it was really great. Even the ending, which is the kind of endings in movies that I don't like, felt appropriately fitting for this. It straddles a fine line of being extremely formulaic. Every now and again it just takes a slight turn from that. Something that could easily derail the movie, but it still makes it fun and exciting. The ending of the movie itself was something that I initially didn't like, but as I thought about it more, I felt that it was a fitting end to this movie, and it tied that kind of story off terrifically well. I thought it was really well done and a good part of the film. Great performances, great action, great scares, atmosphere, lots of blood and guts and gore, which make it even better in my book, and a movie that was far better than I expected. Brightburn for me is something I can wholeheartedly recommend. I think it was incredibly fun and something that was kind of put upon unfairly, if you ask me. Yes, it's bad Superman, but it does some good things as well. I'd love for you to check this one out. Let me know in the comment box your thoughts on Brightburn, and I'll see you next time on Man vs. Film.